Hey guys, it's Katie from Create Your Future. I'm a law of attraction coach and meditation teacher here. And today I have a success story for you, as long as some intentions and a little meditation, but it's all going to be put together. And our topic today is all about how you can get your person to come to you, because that feels so good. And why not? You're a master manifestor, you can totally do this. So let's dive right in. I'm doing a new format so we can hopefully stay on track. Okay, so to get them to come to you, let's start with the success stories. Let's start with how this happened with my clients. We're then going to go getting past the actual block of repelling and resentment and what that can do. If you're not seeing instant manifestations, if you're not seeing any movement, this is probably happening and it's okay. I'm going to help you get through it. And then we'll do a little intention meditation at the end. Cool. So I want to start with a quote, and that is from Neville, of course. It's 2 gifts are given to man alone. These are mind and speech, equivalent to immortality. To he who sets his conversations aright, I will show you the salvation of God. So I chose this quote because all we truly need to do is set our conversations aright. Right? Setting our conversations right, using our inner mind and speech to put into play whatever it is that we're desiring. That's the only gifts we need, and they're the gifts of God, right? They're the gifts that can bring you everything. And from, you'll see in my success story, that's all my clients use to get their SP to come to them, right? That's all I use when it comes to creating anything I want in my life, because that's where all our power is. So if you know about the mental diet, you know about inner conversations, it's all you actually need. And when you allow yourself to live in that world, live in the 4D world, the inner world, everything starts to happen. Really, it seems magically, right? But you know the hard work that you're putting in. So let's go into what happened with my 2 clients. Okay, so in both situations, there had been no contact for over a year. In both situations, both clients were just still desiring to be with this person, right? And when they came to me, they both were in this place of, I haven't heard from them. I don't know if they're interested. I don't know if they want me, but I can't get past it, so I need to try. And both times they did not want to reach out. They really wanted their person to come to them. They wanted to test the law, which I totally get. So what we focused on was inner conversations, because what we hear within gets pushed out. If we want to hear it without, we have to hear it within first. And in both situations, a really common block is we're still having inner conversations, because we're all doing it. We're having inner conversations about everything all the time, about what you're eating for lunch, about your SP, about your friends, about your family. Like, you're doing it so subconsciously, but we want to make it conscious and conscious manifesting. And in both situations, they felt like their SP was outside of them. They felt like their SP didn't really want to be with them, that their SP didn't want to, make a move. They had all those limiting beliefs, like, well, if they really wanted it, they would have reached out already. But they really wanted to be with me, if they were really interested, right, I would have seen that. And it's like, well, no, you're the creator of your reality. And if you don't believe someone wants to be with you, guess what? They have no free will. They don't want to be with you, right? But if you have a desire, to be with someone, the real version of them, because remember, there's infinite versions of you, there's infinite versions of everyone. The real version of them wants to be with you, and they are alive inside of you. And I always use this example with my clients. If you are creating, because with everyone as you pushed out, we're creating others with our assumptions, our expectations, and our inner conversations with them. Whatever we're doing within has to get pushed out. That's the law. And so that must mean if they're constantly changing to whatever you're thinking or having conversations with, they must be alive inside of you. They must be with you right now. The whole world is alive inside of you. So they're inside of you right now. And this is that first block that we all have to get past, that people are not outside of us, they're inside of us. They are alive inside of you. And what you want wants you. So that's the first thing with these 2 clients. It's like, okay, I want you to start having inner conversations that tells your subconscious that you're always with them. No more like, what are they doing out there? Do they want me? Do they want to be with me? Right? Am I crazy? No more doubting thoughts like that. If it doesn't feel good, it's not true. I want you to start talking to the inner version of them. So that's what they started doing. They started having an inner relationship, a loving inner relationship, where throughout their day, and this is really key, the other day they were thinking their thoughts, but they were thinking it with their inner SP. So like, imagine your SP is with you right now watching this video, because their energy is alive inside of you. You can even hear them say something to you right now, like, hey, this is what I think of this video, or whatever, right? Your inner SP can comment on all of your thoughts. Your inner SP can just be part of your everyday experience. And this is what these two did. They immersed themselves in the 4D world so deeply that it was like every thought, they were thinking it with their SP. They went from intending for themselves, intending for them, to intending from a we. And you'll notice this in what I find to be a really happy relationships. They start talking from this we place. They start to talk from this place of like, oh, like we love eating Indian food on Sunday nights, and we love watching our show, and we love listening to this band. Like they talk as a we. So what my clients are doing, and what I love doing, is start talking from this we. Of like, hey, we are watching this video right now of how to manifest the best versions of each other. It's super cool. And as you start to try, you'll notice there's a lot of power behind it, the we, right? And so what happened in both cases is, yes, seemingly out of the blue, even, of course, they knew they were doing this. They knew they were, creating this the whole time. Not to say they didn't have doubts, they did, but they stayed with it. Both SPs reached out on their own accord without my clients having to do anything. Because they're alive inside of you. It's law. If you're talking to them all the time, if you're telling your subconscious, like, hey, we are always together, we are always having a good time, we have the best relationship. If you're living in that 4D world, it is law, it is logical, it has to get pushed out, right? So if you learn to stay true to that, it will get pushed out. So they both heard from their person, which was amazing. And it was all about persistence. It was all about stop looking for proof. You're not going to find out here. It comes after, right? Look within. What you're desiring within, let that be your proof. I desire it, it must be mine, because I'm the creator of my reality, right? It's already done. And so a big thing too is they got to a place because they're in this inner relationship. They didn't need it anymore. And when I say it's not, our desires are so valid. Your desire is done, it's yours, it's coming to you, like it's really here, and it's already yours. And when I say like we want to stop needing it, it's because needing implies that there's a lack, that we don't have it. And it's like, you're God of your reality. Everything is yours. Your SP is already yours. They're alive inside of you. If you've seen my meditation site, I really like to encourage you to imagine that your SP is half your body. Half your body, like breathing with you right now, thinking your thoughts with you right now, going through your day-to-day experiences with you right now. You can have them with you all the time. Because again, going back to like really happy, like loving relationships from what I've experienced, because there's such an integration of both people that we talk as a we. As I'm going through my life, I'm thinking, how is it going to affect my partner? How is this, going to affect our life? It's we and it's our. I already feel like they just are every part of me. And you can start to feel it now because they're alive inside of you. There's no lack, there's no separation, they're not outside of you. It's here right now, it's already done. So you don't need it because it's yours. And when you start living in that very like self-fulfilled place of like, no, we have the best relationship. It might just be inner right now, but it's going to get pushed out. That feels confident. It feels secure. It's very attractive. It feels way better. You're going to feel more stable and like blissful. And it just allows things to flow. It allows the energy to flow. What we don't want to get stuck in is the block of like resentment. Of like, why is it not working? Why weren't they there for me at this time? Like, why didn't this happen? Well, they weren't there for you because they're you pushed out. And yes, you created them to not be there. You believed in separation. You believed in getting disappointed. And that's okay. We've all done it. I've done all this. So I say it with no judgment. But even resentment, when you can feel the energy of resentment, it is so stagnant. It's like your heart closes and your forehead, like your whole body shuts down. And to me, that's your body telling you like, these thoughts are not the quality thoughts you want. We want the thoughts that feel loose, that feel like relaxed, that just allow energy to flow. So when you get the inspiration, it can just flow right up and get pushed out real quick, right? Because I really like to see that we're merging our 4D world with our 3D world. And the merge gets faster. We get more instant manifestations when we're relaxed, when we're open, when we trust it's ours. I'm not creating anything. I'm not like grasping for things. It's just getting pushed out. It's super easy. It's super natural, right? And when you do the we intentions, which we're going to do some in a second here, you just feel more empowered. You just feel like we're a team. We're doing this together. There's no more illusion of separation, or they're out there or they're against you. It just covers all the bases of like, no, you and I are doing this together. We are one. And I just think that feels really powerful, really, really powerful. And I think it's Neville or it's Florence, one of these awesome metaphysical teachers, that say when two agree, it is done. That's why the inner conversations are so powerful. It's like, I'm agreeing that we're together. my SP is agreeing that we're together. We are a we. And you can feel that power energetically if you practice it. So let's practice it. Let's do it. All right, so with these intentions, these are just a suggestion. So get nice and comfy. Take a few breaths in. And we're going to just practice what it's like to be in the we together. We're going to practice what it's like to hear your SP be alive inside of you and how you respond to that and how you respond together. All right, so the first intention. I intend we are so secure and confident together. We know we are one and we're always together within and without. So just feel your inner SP just breathing with you. And hear your inner SP respond to that. Like, hey, like, yeah, we are always together. I feel so secure and confident with you. I know we just fit. I know we're just one. And then I would hear my inner self, my new self-concept, right, that's in this relationship, be like, yeah, this feels like home. This feels so good. I love who we are in a relationship. I love this merging energy within and without. I love how it just feels so good to be a we, to be together at all times, through every thought, through every event of the day, through every life situation. We are doing this together. It feels so supportive. I intend to know that we don't need this because it's already ours. So I breathe in and feel my inner SP just be like, yeah, this is eternal. We've always been together. This has always been done. We've always been one, and I'm so glad we both know that now. I'm so glad we both know that this is ours. Nothing could ever take this away from us because this is our world. This is our desire. This is our promise. This has always been done and nothing could ever stop it. And then I would feel my inner self saying this new self-concept where I know it's ours. It feels so secure. It feels so good to know that this has always been waiting for us. It could have never gone anywhere. I can never ruin it. It can never be taken from me because it's ours. It's always been ours. It feels so secure. It feels so good. I intend that we naturally think together every single thought that I think. I know you are thinking with me. So with this one, I would start with my inner self. I'm just thinking like, I love knowing that I can always count on the inner you to support me in every thought, to encourage me while I manifest to you, to support me through every part of my day, not just manifesting you, but through work, through health, through life, through major decisions. You're always there for me. I can just call on you and I can hear your voice and I can feel your support. You're so reliable and that feels so good. And I would hear my inner SP, right? Say, thank you for letting me in. Thank you for always letting me be there for you, to encourage you, to support you, to eradicate the doubt that was in you before. Thank you for bringing through like the most loving, supportive, reliable version of me. This is who I like to be. All right, next one. I intend there are no problems. Nothing is wrong here. Everything is working out for us. It always does. So I'd hear my inner SP just say like, hey, things are so easy. I love how this just flows. I love how we know how to co-create together within and without. And I would hear myself say like, yeah, like things are so easy now. Everything just flows. We just see solutions. We just point and we get it. Super easy. All right, I intend we are blissfully happy, having fun and enjoying life in each moment, knowing our inner world is merging with our outer world. Now I want you to try, what would your inner SP say to that? And then what would the new version of you that knows this is true say to that? How would you respond to your inner SP? And the last one, I intend we always feel each other within and without. We live in total comfort and security. And again, just hear your inner SP. What does he say to that? What does she say to that? And then how do you respond to that? Always respond, complete the circle. How do you respond? Cool. All right, those are our intentions and meditation for this video. If you guys want more support, be sure to check out the links below. You can do a one-on-one coaching session with me. I do have openings. I have 2 courses to help you with your inner conversations or to help you with your self-concept. I'm also doing a live group meditation monthly, or you can get the recorded one after. Anything you need, we're here for you guys. I know you're going to feel your inner SP. I intend you feel your inner SP. I intend you feel so in love and you feel that and you keep practicing it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and just let us know how that experience of we is going for you. Thanks for watching, everyone.